Hi guys, Cindy here. It's December 31st, 2020, New Year's Eve. So I thought we'd make us some 2021 nails. So let's get started. Okay, so let's move it down. Okay, I think I'm going to scoot the lamp over a little bit. There we go. Because whenever, I've already tried this once and it looked like things weren't showing up. Okay, so the nails are these Sophie Heart. You can get those off Amazon. They're kind of a replacement for Apres, but sometimes you can find Apres too. I've had these probably over a year, and they're okay. I mean, I guess I haven't used them that much because, you know, I was kind of scared of long nails, but I'm getting more used to long nails now. So I paid, I don't know, probably with fees and tax and shipping was probably, you know, $25, $26. But I don't think it was on Prime. I did order me some more. There's long square, but they were not Prime. They were $26 and shipping was included, but you do have to wait for them to come in. But they'll come in within the week. They're just not Prime. So then for the polish, even though I don't really care for gel because I've had bad experiences with gel, we are going to use this pink jelly gel nail polish. Okay, that sound good? And so why don't we swatch it real quick? Okay, let me grab some paper. A little. What do we got here? Right here it is. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, I'd pick this up for something else, but we can swatch it. Basically, this had 4 jelly pinks, and it looked like some glitter, which I'm very happy about the glitter, because that way I'm, you know, if I don't feel like using the other glitter. This is, okay, let's lay them out first. Do they have names to them? No, they just have numbers. These were all the colors, and then these are the 2 glitters. And you don't know unless you pull it out. It says to cure, avoid exposing to sunlight. Okay, so let's just start. Look at that. That's pretty bright there. There's one. This is the second darkest. 2. I hadn't done jelly nails in a while. I hope these will be pretty. But I only wear my nails a few days, and I'm just at home. So if it's not, no big deal. That's pretty. It's kind of a light pink. And this one. So there's 4 plain colors. Now this is kind of a lavender. I mean, that's pretty. So I need to fit both the lavender and the pink. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Drop that. Oh. So this is a glitter, although probably I will forget. Look, I nicked it. I'll forget all about that. Here's a kind of a lavender glitter. Okay. And here's the pink glitter. So we could do maybe one hand pink and one hand lavender, only that we would have some extra colors, which that would be okay. We don't have to use every single color. Can you see that? Okay, I'm looking. Okay, so let's just cure this for a second. Okay, we won't do a big long cure, maybe 10 seconds. It wants my hand in there too. 1. Okay, I'm going to just let this count down 10 seconds. This is my lamp that's got the little counter on it. Okay, that's good enough. So this is what it looks like cured, although I did not do very long. It was just a little flash cure. So what can we do? We can do one hand kind of a lavender and one hand pink, or we can mix them with, okay, we got lavender and pink see which color is this. Well, like this color, I call it lavender, even though it's not. And this color, I'm calling pink. Okay. So then we got these two bright pinks. So we could do a thumb, pointer. I think what we're going to do, the two darker colors, we're just going to leave out, not use. I'm going to do one hand lavender and one hand pink, okay? So I've already got the nails picked out the right size, pre-sized. And I already put a thin base coat on top too. So we will just start off with the lavender one real quick. We will put we'll put glitter on the pinky and the pointer. Is that glitter? No. I hadn't worn jelly nails in a while. I like jelly nails. And we might put some more glitter on there too. Because I've got some glitter out and I've got some bling out. So we're going. I don't know. We might have should have done top coat on this. I don't know. We're just doing it together. And this is going to be a story time too. I want to thin this out. Okay. So I'm going to put this in for 10 seconds to flash cure it so that it doesn't, you know, drip and well up on me. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Pink, pink. Actually, I guess this lavender is not really lavender. It kind of looked lavender to me, so we're calling it that. But it's the picture on here says pink. So now we'll do these. I don't like it real thick because I don't want I don't like it pulling up and have a big blob. That's one of the reasons I don't like gel. It'll do that where plain polish will not. Okay, so let's kind of flash cure that just for 10 seconds. And then we might do another coat. Because it is kind of thin, which I like jelly, but that might be a little bit thinner than it was supposed to be. And I made sure it was thin too. Okay, so I really should have separated this out better. There we go. It's kind of looked like I got sort of blob at the edge of it, but hopefully by the time I get the glitter and stuff on there, it will be just fine. Okay, I'm going to do this for 10 seconds. If you're curious about these nails, these are just little Amazon plastic nails. Because during the week, I do not leave my nails on all week. I want to change them. This one finger gets sore and I like to change them. And so that's kind of a quick thing that you can do that doesn't, I just put some foil on it and then 2 different colors. And that's it. I mean, it still takes me plenty of time because, you know, I'm kind of a slow poke around, but you don't have to paint them and wait for the paint to dry unless you put like a top coat on, which I recommend if you're not using gel, getting them on first and then doing that top coat. Because if they're not really good and dry, you'll get fingerprints and stuff on them, which I've already said that too in another video. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna leave this in the whole minute and 20 seconds, or try to if it'll stay on for me, while I'm working on these. Well, I guess I can't work on these. I have to be careful. Well, anyway, we'll let it go a few more seconds. So I'm afraid that if I go to painting on these, it might mess with the polish. Is the reason I'm not wanting to. Okay. Get these out of the way because we've already used these. Okay, that's good enough. So this is what they look like. I've got 2 coats on there of this jelly. I know I've kind of pulled it here at the edge. Yet another reason I don't like gel. But that's okay. By the time I get it on my nails, it hopefully won't show up. The next one, let's do the same thing with this hand, except with pink. Probably if I did not have this lamp right in front of me, I would have gone ahead and let that cure longer. Now that's a pretty color, but I did. So I didn't. So if anyone's interested, if you saw my last video where I was talking about my brother's accident and everything, he's in pain, but he's okay. He's at the hospital. I talked to him just a little bit ago before I started this video. And he's been in there a week. He'll probably be in there 2 more weeks. He broke his tibia bone. Of course, he got all cut up. I think there was, lacerations on the head and neck and arms and stuff. But I guess the major pain is from that tibia breaking. And so they've got some plates in there. And as far as that, and he's having to do rehab. And he can't put any pressure, on it. So I'll put this in for a few seconds. But he's going to survive. He's in pain, and we're not happy about that. But, those things just happen. Accidents happen. The more time you drive, more time you spend driving, the more likely you are that something's going to happen. So now let's do the solid pink. Alrighty. But he's in pain, but he's fine. And he can't, I don't know if he could go home. His wife's not healthy, so there's no one to really take care of him at home. And so I don't know if they're making him stay because there's no one to take care of him at home, or if that's just, he needs to stay. I have no idea. But it's at the hospital that he works at, so he says they're treating him like a king. So he's fine. They're going to take good care of him. He's in good hands. Okay, let's flash through this. And when we get started, I have another story time. Seems like people like story times. But anyway, this is legitimate. You know, the other one was just my family, which people might or might not be interested in. But this here is something that everyone would be interested in. I'm going to get a drink real quick, and then I'm going to tell you about it. Oh. So, something that I just found out about this week was, do y'all know about the Tiffany Dover case? So she's a nurse in that Chi hospital, I think it was Tennessee, and she took that shot. I'm not going to say the words. I don't want to get removed or banned or anything. That shot, you know, that famous shot that everyone's waiting for. She took it on TV, and then afterwards, I think she's some kind of nursing supervisor. She took it on TV along with other people to get the shot, and then later on, then she started talking to them, and she started holding her head. She couldn't think clear, and she passed out. And so then you saw a bunch of doctors and nurses go to her aid, and then the camera just went off. And then a little bit later, I don't know how long later, she got back on the TV, and she said, oh, that she's fine. She just, this is common for her, that she passes out all the time from pain, and that she's probably passed out 6 times in the last 6 weeks. So, okay. And so that was that. Well, then in the meantime, people have been researching. Now, I just found out about her this week. This week. I don't know how I stumbled across it, but I did. Because, you know, the stuff that I search for when I'm on YouTube. And so now they've got her listed as deceased. The hospital doesn't. The hospital says that she's just fine and dandy and on vacation. But then they took a photograph of all these nurses and stuff that supposedly, well, I don't guess supposedly, I guess they really did, took the shot, all standing up in a line, and this person that they claimed was Tiffany in the front. And they took a snapshot. But keep in mind, she'd been missing, and they said she was on vacation previous to that, but then apparently came back suited up for this photograph, and then went back on vacation. But if you look at the picture, and you can just look at with your naked eye, you don't have to have the Photoshop or anything. It's clearly a different person. She's got a different part in her hair, and different eye color, and things like that. Let's see. Now, I want to put a 2021. Okay, I'm stopping now. Sorry about that. So how are we going to do this? Are we going to do this when we look at it this way, we see 2021, or are we going to look at it this way? So I'm going to put in the middle one a 2021, and I'm going to use a bling. But first, I'm wondering if I should draw it in first. I think that's, I don't guess I have to draw it in. Let me get the bling gel. Okay. So I'm going to do that on both the middle fingers. I'm going to say 20 and 21 on the middle finger. So I got my bling gel. And then I've got a brush. And let's see. I've got a dotting tool and a pitcher to get some stones. Now then, let's see this. Let's do some kind of little stones. spent all this time on this, I need to wear them more than I wear them. But like I said, that finger kind of hurts. Anyway, when I get to putting this on, I'll get back to my story. These here are teeny, teeny, tiny. They're kind of hard to get out. I don't think I like those. They're just too little for me to deal with. I think I want something big enough for me to deal with. So, let's see if we can do this. Oh, and I've been taking pictures and seeing pictures and stuff like this, so I by no means dreamed up this design, or maybe a little bit of it, but I saw some more ring and nails had 2021 on them, and so that's kind of where I got the idea. I can't remember who it was. It was either YouTube or Instagram. There may have been one of each. Seems like there was more than one. I'm just going to put it over the hole now. Okay. And someone told me it was Rachel to use top coat over that. So we'll put some little top coat over it, Bob, too. While we're working on our 2021. Okay. Hopefully it won't take me too long to do that. Anyway. Someone had some nails with like a really cute clock on it. That was way too much effort for me. Okay, get turned around. There we go. But anyway, back to Tiffany. What is it? I'll have to Google that now. It slipped my brain what her last name is. Again, Tiffany Lachey something. I probably said it already in the video, but now it slipped my mind. Anyway, so she suited up for this picture, but now some people say that they think it's someone named Amber. And I kind of missed that. I was listening to Scott Johnson this morning. He's with Contending for Truth. He's got a website and a podcast, and I always listen to the podcast. That way I can listen to them. I can load them on my device and this is frustrating, guys. What I might do, if this is taking me too long, just finish this one set and then finish the other set myself off camera. I don't know if I'm going to be good on making a 2. And I might not have enough room for that many letters. Maybe we'll just make a 21. Because I don't think I have enough room. I used too big of stones. I think the ones that I saw was little clavier beads. Or we could put 20 on one hand and 21 on the other. We can get a little bit more detailed with this too. There. That's what we'll do. We'll do a 20 on one hand and 20 on the other. Other YouTubers, they make this look so easy, don't they? But you got the truth with me. It ain't easy. Especially once you get them flipped upside down. That is a bear. That one there, that looks kind of big. I can't see real well. I think we're going to take that one off. We might use that on a different finger. Something happened. I got that in there by mistake or something. Well, they all look kind of big, don't they? I'm going to make this a little bit longer. Straighten that up. Straighten this one up. Uh-oh, that might have been a mistake. Alrighty then. Doesn't that look awful? Does that look like a 1 to you guys? Let me see. Straighten it up just a little bit. Anyway, back to Tiffany. We want it to look like a 2. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I'm taking this one off. I'm going to cure that for 10 seconds. Do a flash cure. Okay. I don't guess I need this silver. I was going to draw it on first, but we didn't. Okay, can y'all bear with me a little bit longer? And we'll do the other one at the 20. Okay, we flash cured that. So we got 21 here. And let's do a 20 on the other one. Okay. Looks like this is the pink one. And this is the lavender one. Okay, another drink. after we get our 20, a 2, and a 0 on this other one, and hopefully I'm a little bit faster now, I think I'm going to put another coat of the glitter on those. Yeah, here it is. Because that is just kind of sparse. Okay, so we'll just put this over the hole now, because I don't know what made me think I could make a 20 and a 21. I suppose with smaller gems you could have. Those little, is it caviar beads? You could have. Okay. Now, let's base coat. Some more top coat. Okay, let's get some more here. Try that 2 again. Turned out the 2, the 1 was just as hard as the 2. That's the way to go. Get out a whole bunch. Anyway, Tiffany's last name, I will put it in the title. It slipped me now. Tiffany Lachey. Anyway, back to her. So she's missing now. Her Facebook page, she had a Facebook and Instagram. Now, I have not gone to these. I'm just going by what other reports are. She has a Facebook page and an Instagram, and they've kind of gone silent. Where she used to was very, very active, posting just vacation pics, Christmas pics, every kind of pic you can think of. And she was 30-year-old mom. She was very cute, and I don't know if she had 2 kids or 1 kid. She was married. But then someone pulled up a death record in, was it Georgia? Now, granted, I think this hospital was in Tennessee, and it listed her home. Like I said, I don't have the details in front of me. You know, I've listened to all this and seen them, and so I'm going by memory right now. But someone pulled up and found that there was a death record. It was a paid site, but I guess they didn't spend the money to get all the details of the death. It just had a year of 2020. It didn't give the date or anything like that. And it said, and then someone else went on Ancestry.com, and I do not have an Ancestry account. I'm not gotten into it. I don't know anything how that works or anything. But they had gone on to Ancestry.com, and they had traced her tree, and it just stopped at her. It said she had deceased. And then they linked it from her husband's account, and it said that she was his wife and she was deceased. And it's just dead. And then some people, you know, random people on the phone saying she's alive with no proof, and that, you know, that everyone's crazy. But it's a lot of strange stuff happening. Maybe she is alive. Maybe she's incapacitated. But the hospital keeps saying that she's there, but that she's on vacation. But, you know, we already went over that thing where she took time off from her vacation, supposedly, and suited up to take that photo op. Okay, those are stuck together. We're going to have to straighten these up after this, dropping it. And so it's just strange. They're thinking that the shot did it to her. But then it's a big cover-up. And then there's also Scott Johnson, and I was just kind of listening while I was getting ready this morning. We had to go to Springfield to get the car, some kind of service done on it. And so I was listening to them, and I missed every detail. But he seems to think that she's, you know, a casualty of that shot. And that more than likely the family is paid off and told to keep quiet. And then someone else had posted or said that she's alive, she's doing good, but her attorney has told her not to talk. Well, why would she need an attorney? Why would an attorney tell her not to talk? You know? So, and a lot of these is just like posts over the internet, you know, like anyone could do, or some voice on the phone that anyone could say. Someone even had a recording saying that she was alive, and then it was someone from a post office saying that she had been to that post office and picked up a package that day. Well, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so we've got 20 and 21. Now what are we going to do? Oh, I know what. We was going to do a little bit more of this lavender glitter because it's awful sparse. And then 10 more seconds of that. And then we got some bling too. More bling, not just the 2021 bling. So, I'm sorry I forgot her name in the course of the video, but I'll post it. I'll look it up. And anyway, she's gone. She's MIA, and the theory is that she's passed away because of the shot, and that's personally what I think, although I have no proof. So okay, so this is what we got now. Then also I've got some, did I pull these out? I got off Amazon a whole bunch of little big rhinestones, although I would like some white ones. I don't have any. So maybe we can stick with pink or purple. See if we get some pink in here. Here's a light pink. Uh-oh. Some okay. Let's see if we can find a pink. Maybe we can put those on the pink on the next to the last finger. And I had all kinds of shapes like circles and stuff, but I just elected for stars since it was, I don't know, I just decided stars. I know we're not going to use green or anything. Well, you maybe use some purple and some pink. Okay, so we've got plenty of purple and pink. So let's go ahead and use some more. Looks like we have to do a bunch now. Okay, so do I have some tweezers? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's do we have, looks like we got some dark pink out. We probably have another light pink. See if we can find another one in here. Here's one. Managed to get that with my bare hand. Okay, so let's just do one of each. If one of each will fit, that is. Did we do our top coat? No. Let's take that off. Do top coat first. Okay. Let's see, we want to make sure, yes, we do not want upside down stars, that's for sure. Then we'll do the dark pink. Then we'll do the light pink. We probably could add bling all around it. We might save that for another day though, since we did the letters. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna flash cure one, then flash cure the other, because I don't think I'm coordinated enough to get them both in there at the same time. So let's flash cure this one, and I'll fix these up. And then we'll flash cure the other one too. Okay, so we're gonna leave that in there for a second. Okay, looks like one of them tilted on me, bummer. Maybe if we put some bling around the side of it, it won't look so bad. Let's do that. This one, well, they're both kind of off. Maybe it look like I meant to do that. So let's add some little bit more bling around it. We're not going to fill it completely up, but just enough to give a little bit of extra. These are kind of big. I hadn't opened to these. Okay. So what we need to do then is add a little bit more of this bling gel, except this time I'm just going to do one at a time. Maybe just a little on the sides here. And you know what? I had this brush in front of the lamp. That was kind of a dumb thing to do. Hopefully I'll be able to get that gel out without too much effort. I think on this one we're going to need to use this wax pencil. We'll just add a few little stones. I'm going to add some more bling gel. I don't think that's very much. Okay. Let's do some more. Have y'all heard of the movie The Birds? My husband's in there watching it. He watches old movies. I don't think that one's going to want to stay wherever I put it. See if we can get just a couple more here. Let's see. I think we need some more bling gel on this one side, or I just don't think that the bottom one's going to want to stick. Except those little charms, they're plastic anyway. They're not real bling. Okay. We can't do no more. Maybe one of these little tiny ones. Okay, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Let's stick it in for a flash cure. And then we'll work on the other one. And I think the thumb, I don't know. I think we're going to leave it alone. People don't look at the thumb anyway. And then just top coat the rest of them. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. We're going to do some more for the other one. Hopefully, this time I've learned my lesson. We're going to put enough for both of them. This is a little bit longer than normal video. I hope you aren't bored. I promise. We're not going to do nothing else to the thumb. We're just going to maybe that's it. Maybe we're just going to do nothing. Maybe we're just going to top coat it. Okay, so let's get some big ones and some little ones. We kind of learned a little bit on the other one. Alrighty. Alrighty. We definitely have plenty of these on here. How about a couple of little bitty ones just to since we did some tiny ones on the other one. Now, I'm going to wear these today, but I got to take my other nails off first. And then I will take my thumbnail. So it's possible that this will get loaded before I get my thumbnail picture up. So if that's the case, then be sure and come back and look at the finished product on the hand. Let me look at that real quick before we cook it. I can't see too terribly well, but that looks good to me. Okay. We got one falling down here. We need to get that fixed up. Okay, let's flash cure this. Okay, so while that's curing, I'm going to go ahead and put lids on these so I don't spill them. And yes, I have done that before. And then I'm just throwing the whole thing out. Especially with glitter. Okay, so that's what they look like. Okay, so what should we do next? How about just top coating the rest of them real quick and letting that cook and saying, you're good enough. I think there's might be some, the thumb definitely could use a little bit more help, but people don't look at the thumb that much anyway. So let's just top coat it, or I will top coat it off camera, and then I'm going to put them on. I might bling out some more. This one here looks kind of lopsided, but maybe not. It's probably good enough. And so I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.